welcome back to Queen's Mindset. If this is your first time joining us, I am Kanisha, and today we're actually going to be doing some story time. Okay, so I know you guys have been asking, Kanisha, when are you going to do some more story time? You did the first one and you really liked it. So here I am today, and I'm going to be sharing with you a story time. But before we go any further, I want you to do me one small favor, and that's remember to like, share, and subscribe. Welcome back. Now that you've done that, let's get right into it. Okay, so my story time. What's my story time for today? So today I'm going to be talking about how I misplaced my passport, because technically it was not lost, right? So this is interesting. So here we go. So how I misplaced my passport, trust me, I still don't understand how it was possible, because usually where I store my passport, I never ever go to, to take it out or, to do anything with it, because there's no need. If I'm not traveling, I don't need to have it, right? And I have it in a particular place where I would store it all the time. I was planning to travel, and this was late last year, getting ready for my trip. And usually what I do sometimes, which is bad, and I hope you're not like me, but sometimes I tend to pack the night before, which is not good, because you should always pack ahead of time, just in case you forget anything. You don't want to forget anything. It's really good to write a list so you can do your checklist and make sure you have everything you need. But that's not really who I am. I'm not that so detailed, melancholy, well put together kind of person. I'm not saying I'm messy, but I'm the type of person that, I go like spur the moment or something like that. So it's like, yes, I want to do it, let's do it, this is happening, let's get it done. That's me. So I did not do according to how it should be done scripted. So what I did was, the night before I started packing, because I figured I knew exactly what I wanted. I wasn't going to take a lot of clothes, I was going for a week, but I wanted room to shop. I didn't want a lot of room for me from taking things from home. So I know exactly what I needed. I thought I did. So I packed and everything was fine. The next step was, okay, suitcase is ready to go, luggage is checked. Now we need to just make sure we have the passport, because I would set everything up ahead of time. It was an early morning flight, so I wanted to make sure that everything was ready, so by the time I'm ready to get up and get ready to go, I don't have to be worried about where everything is. So I started packing that stuff, set aside. Next step, look for the passport, put it aside with my handbag and everything. And that's when I realized, oh my gosh, I do not know where the passport is. I did not know where it was. So I'm like trying to stay calm, not being too worried. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find this, don't worry too much. So I started searching, and I'm not finding it like at all. So I'm like, okay, I think I need to press the panic button. So I pressed the panic button, but a bit slightly, because I don't want to be too alarmed, but at the same time I'm like, what is gonna happen? But I'm like, don't even think about those thoughts, and you should just look for it. So I kept looking for it, and I kept looking for it, and I'm looking the place where I put it, and I'm not seeing anything. And I'm like, what is happening? Did someone come in here? Did somebody take it up? Was there a ghost? Like, all these questions I'm trying to figure out in my head. My sister started to help me to look for it, and even when she looked in the same place where I have been looking, she did not find anything. I asked my mother, there we go. She starts to crawl and stuff, because she's like, you should have done this before, you should have already put it aside, and the usual thing. And yes, I know that, but right now it's missing, so let's find the passport, because I have to leave. I was at that time it was about minutes 11. Minutes 11 when that started, and my flight was leaving just about 5:30 in the morning, right? So we're looking again, they're looking with me. I'm actually searching up the entire bedroom. Nothing is being found. I said, okay, let's go to the car. Maybe I misplaced it or something. Let's check there. Went to the car. Nothing is found in the car. I'm like, what is happening? So my next step was, okay, my mom suggested, why not call my dad to see if he maybe possibly have it. So I did that, and then he started, the same thing. You should have already packed, things that I already know, but that's not what we're discussing right now. I need to find the passport. So then I was like, okay, the next step was, my mom suggested, let's go by your dad, let's see if he's there. And I'm thinking, I don't want to go all the way down there, because he's not that close, but he's still not that far either. But I'm thinking, I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I want to find the passport, right? Because I have to travel, I have to leave. And I know that my ticket and everything will be non-refundable. I already spent money on hotels, not one hotel, because I was going to different places, so there's 2 different hotels I was staying at. So I was like, no, this cannot be possible. So I decided then, okay, let's go and by my dad, see what is there. But before I do that, I thought, let's stop by my office. Let's see maybe if I left it at my desk or something, because all these thoughts are coming in my head. I decided before I do that, let's search the car just one more time. I searched the car again. There's nothing there. I cannot find it. I'm literally outside, like at this point my hand is on my head, because I'm like, what is happening? Looking up to the sky, like, God help me please, like I need to find this thing like today, because I can't miss this flight. So I decided, okay, let's get in the car, let's go. We went to the office. When I got to the office, nothing is there. It's not in my desk. So I'm like, what? No, this is getting even more scary. So I decided, okay, let's go with my dad. Let's see what happens when we get there. Maybe I might have left it there, So I got there by him, and yes, he's crawling, but I'm just, quieting the noise, because I don't really want to hear the what he's saying, because what he's talking about is something that I can't change right now. I'm just focusing on finding this passport. So I'm looking in the looking through the house to see maybe where I would have left it. Didn't find it. At this point is after 11 minutes to 12, so the time is slowly approaching. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do? So I decided, okay, you know what, let's go back home. Maybe it's somewhere else in the bedroom. So I've gone back. I mean, the bedroom is, it was well picked apart to the point where we decided, my sister suggested, maybe we should take out the drawer for the dresser. And I'm thinking, okay, let's do that and see what happens. So we took out the drawer and we pulled out the drawer and nothing. So check this out. Now I damaged a good drawer for my dresser, but because I couldn't find it, and I thought maybe when I took it out this time, we were looking for things to pull this thing out. It's giving us so much challenges that we just can't seem to get this thing open and pull out, and we pull it, and it would have come out, but eventually then it did. But then when it came out, nothing. I'm like, what the hell? So here I am now. I decided, you know what, I'm going back to the car again. Maybe it might be in the trunk or something. Maybe papers fell under the seat. Something must have happened. I'm going back again. I'm searching under the seat, and I'm looking. I'm like, okay, stop. I decided now to pray. And oh wait, when we were actually coming back, I was like, maybe pray with me, because I'm laughing over. It's not really funny, but I'm like, what? Mommy prayed with me, and she was like, well, you should have prayed every sentence. But I was somewhat praying, but still searching. I was doing everything so fast all at once, because I really wanted to find it. So then we were praying, both my mother, sister, and I, all 3 of us, and we were praying now that I would find my passport. I'm like, oh my God, I can't not, go, because I already spent all this money. I invested this money in the different hotels, and all these plans I had. This trip is a major trip for me. All these thoughts are going through my mind. So when I got back then, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna call the airline. So I'm on the phone waiting to speak to an agent, and the phone just kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. And I'm like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? And all my mom said, well, if you don't find it, you would not be able to go, because they're not going to let you on. I said, no, there must be some way, because if I don't find this, they have to give me some type of paper or something. In my head, I'm thinking, there's no way that they're going to tell me that I can't get on, like I'm running through there, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I still know that I need my passport. So I'm on the phone, I'm waiting for the agent, and just like that, I just heard a voice, check in the area where you placed it one more time. So I'm like, okay, at this time it's after 12 now. It's after 12 minutes to 1, and we're still looking. So there's over 2 hours that we've been looking for this passport. I cannot find it. So then I decided, okay, let's check there one more time. And would you believe that when we checked one more time, guess what? The passport was there. Like, it was there in the same place, but we were looking and looking and looking, and we could not find it. I looked, my sister looked, my mother looked. So it wasn't like, okay, I looked and maybe I didn't look properly or something. I looked and they looked, and we didn't find it. But when I checked that one more time, it was right where I left it. And I was like, wow. And that moment I was praising God, I was grateful, I was thankful. And at that time of everything, but I was like, minutes to 2 now. So I'm like, how do I even go to sleep? Minutes to 2, and my flight is leaving at 5:30. And I have to check in 2 hours before. So when you do the math, you can see there was no sleep for me. barely any sleep. I got like a 30-minute nap or something, because then I had to get up and get ready and everything. So I was like, oh God, this is so crazy. Now why am I sharing this story time with you about this specific thing? Honestly, I don't know. I just thought that was a really good story to share. But if I could pull one thing about it, it's having the faith and not giving up. Because I'm telling you, I was not about to give up, because everything in me was saying that flight will never miss me. I don't care what happens, I'm getting on that flight. But I have to run through it, and they try to catch me. I don't know, but I know that I'm getting on that flight. I was so determined, like nobody could tell me not, and I was willing to do whatever it takes so that I could get on the flight. And even if I could not have gotten on the flight for the 5:31, I was getting on it before the day ended somehow, some fashion. And that was just my mindset. I was just thinking up of ways. Maybe I need a quick letter, maybe I need a... So sharing this story time, one of the things that I pull away from this is my level of tenacity, my level of persistence, and my level of perseverance, and keep pushing and keep pushing. So if there's anything I can share with you, is definitely that. Anything you can take away is definitely that. So I just wanted to stop by today and just share with you quickly a brief story time about my challenge in losing my passport. I hope that it was something that you could take away from what I would have shared, and you would have enjoyed it today. Thanks for stopping by, guys. See you later. Bye.